Hi everyone, Julie here. Today I want to talk to you about how to improve your pronunciation in your target language on your own. Before I dive in the more practical advice, I want to talk about something that is very, very cheesy, but I want to say it. So a lot of people feel bad for having an accent in a different language because of the kind of idiots who, vote for Trump and build a wall and whatever, that make you think like being a foreigner somewhere and having an accent and coming from a different place is a bad thing. Obviously, the reasons for it might be horrible and tragic, but the fact that you have a double culture is something incredible. And the fact that you can understand two different groups of people is insanely beautiful. Like it's amazing. And that's why I know it's cheesy to say that, but it's true, and like speaking a new language is like opening a new world in your brain of cultural knowledge and understanding relationships in a society that's not yours. Like, there's like so much knowledge that comes with the language that you speak, the languages that you speak, and speaking multiple languages, whether it's 2 or 10 languages, it doesn't matter. Speaking multiple languages means that you have a cultural understanding that is way beyond anyone who speaks only one language. And so honestly, I know there are some shit people who make fun of people who have an accent, especially when it's rooted in more political issues. Honestly, it says more about them than about you. You having an accent and then making fun of you, which I know happens, says a lot more about how stupid and racist and idiots they are than about your language skills. So I know it's really easy for me to say that because I've been learning languages for years and I kind of got over the fact that I have an accent and I'm going to have an accent forever. And I just got over it. So I know it's easy for me to say that, but honestly, like, don't see it as something bad. See it as something beautiful and a sign that you are culturally richer than a lot of people in the world. Now, for the practical part, there is a technique to improve pronunciation that is called shadowing. So shadowing is when you listen to something, you pause after each sentence. It's usually a bit tricky to pause after each word if it's not something meant for it, but you pause after each sentence and you repeat it. It doesn't matter if you don't understand what they're saying. It's not about understanding. It's really about getting the music of the language, right? And like unblocking your mouth, and for your mouth to have the muscle instinct. Am I making sense? Like for your mouth to know how to move to pronounce those sounds without you even knowing what it means. And so you can do that with good old Netflix and just watch anything in that language and just pause it. Or you can do it with, there's a YouTube channel called, what is it called? Easy Languages. Could it be Easy Language? I'll link it in the description. Easy Languages, and they go out in the street and interview people about like different topics. Like they go, for example, if you Easy French, they go in Paris and they interview people in the street about, what is love and like what's their favorite food or whatever. And you can use those videos to do this shadowing thing where you just pause, you repeat, you move on. Like, don't block on the meaning of what they're saying, just repeat, repeat, repeat. And then there's a platform that's made kind of for that, which is called Lingo Pie. I don't think they have that many languages, but they do have a few, and it's basically like a streaming platform where you have like indie films and documentaries, and there is like a setting that you can activate where it will pause after each sentence, like automatically. So that's pretty useful. And what else for pronunciation, shadowing? Yeah, you can do that, or you can ask people to send you, if you know people who speak that language, to send you messages and you just repeat after them. So yeah, just repeating without, the problem is, I know it sounds really obvious, but the problem is a lot of people do that, but they get stuck on what things mean. Don't. Genuinely listen to it as you would listen to music, and repeat, repeat, repeat out loud, not just in your head, out loud. And you can also do that with language apps. You know, if you are using Duolingo, which I know is controversial, but if you're using any kind of app like that, repeat out loud everything they say. I promise you your pronunciation is going to improve like that. And I know it sounds like the most obvious tip, but not many people actually like do it because it feels really weird to be talking out loud on your own. But I promise, try it and you will see that your pronunciation will improve drastically. Right, that's it for today. Sorry for the cheesiness at the beginning of the video. I will see you tomorrow for more language learning tips. Bye.